All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Back out once again. Declare the downfall, collapse of this wicked king, America, which known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. And like always, we'll begin with to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
also as well double honors to the apostles. And it was a great millstone that continues to move very much to this very day. And it's still to this very day continually being taught through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And also as well, Shalom, much honors, salutations to the holy elect. It's also following the footsteps of the apostles and also the apostles of old as well, the ancient men that continue in the legacy of preaching this word to come into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai in all faith, true sincerity, and also in all charity. All right, once again, back out here to denounce this current wicked system that's set up here in this world today, man. And of course, like always, you have so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans that are still in a trance according to the deceptions of Esau Edom, all right, which is the true nationality of the so-called white people, all right? And here it is, you got this particular time in this day today is that you have our people celebrating Juneteenth, man, which that's way off, man. Because when you read in history, which Jake refuses to do, when you go into the history behind that, all right, it was never meant for you to be free, okay? It was never meant for your freedom or what have you. And what you think that what they've done for your benefit, man. Because everything that these devils have done has never been for your benefit. It never has, man. Name me one thing that these devils have done in order to elevate your life, or what have you, okay, or to put you in a better position, so to speak. There's not one time in history that you will ever find this man to ever help you out whatsoever, man. If anything, he does everything in his power to put you down further into the ground, man. And what you think, man? Days like this, it's not the only time, man. Okay, you got different avenues as well, put out in the forefront in the world that's causing our people to be put in a deep sleep, man, to be mesmerized, to be put under a spell, thinking that this man is here to help you. But no, man, he's here to destroy you. Because again, we are the chosen people, man. He knows. I'm talking about he. I'm talking about the higher ups of Edom. Okay, I'm not talking about your average everyday, Edomite that's walking up and down the street because he doesn't know anything. All right, I'm talking about the higher ups, man. The Rothschild families, the bankers, man, the ones that own everything that you see today, man. They own all possessions of the world, man. They're the ones that are controlling the narrative, and they're the ones who are also causing Jacob to be put under the rule, man. Okay, and it's causing our people to be put in an even lower state than they are right now, man. Because their mentality right now is to continue to live in this current system and to try to benefit or to try to make something out of the system, not knowing full well that the system was made for you to follow, man. You didn't come over here in cruise ships, man. You didn't come over here in comfort. Back during the time of killer slavery, man. We was tight packed, man. We was brought in those ships, man. It wasn't a comforting experience, okay? And we was as well. We was made to serve, man. We was whipped, beat, okay? And it still continues on to this very day. It's not physically, but it's on other levels, man. Right, mentally, okay, spiritually, and that's what this man's attacking right now because he knows that now you Jakes are more susceptible to be overtaken. And this is one of the reasons why he has made this particular time a federal holiday, so to speak. That's why now you got Jake's partying, grilling, sitting up, making sacrifices, you know, by doing what they're doing. Okay, for days like this, and the Lord says that He hates and He despises these things, man. And this is the reason why. This is the reason why the Lord hates and despises your feast days, because you're celebrating something that's vain, and that's something that is not according to what Yahweh Bashan Shai has given unto you. But Esau gave you this, and you're eating it up, man. Okay, Jake is going down on what Esau is giving, man. Okay, any little thing that this man gives you, man, you take it to a whole nother level, man. And that's why now you see Jake acting the donkey, man, to this very day. Okay, but again, going back to the history behind this particular time, what they call Juneteenth. All right, it was never meant for you to be free, man. All right, you was transferred from one captivity to another, man. All right, because you had this whole conflict going on between the North and the South, and the South, and that's the reason why you had that, man. The South was trying to keep that old uh, way of slavery, right? To own their slaves, have them out in the fields, but the North, they were trying to do it another way, to where they wanted Jake to be underneath the higher ups during that time, the ones that own and control everything, man. So it was just nothing but a transfer. That's why when you go into the word emancipation, that word emancipation goes to the definition, which means to transfer. Okay, so you were transferred from one owner to another. You were transferred from the ones that was in the South, you know, your regular Edomites that had lands, that had some type of substance in the South. You were transferred from them over to the higher ups, the ones that are overlooking the banks, the ones that own the banks. Okay, and see now, and it spilled over to what you see today. Now you have Jake that's in continuing employment. So that whole thing that took place is still in effect to this very day. All right. So no longer are you in the fields in the hot sun anymore. Okay. But now you're working in these different jobs, you know, warehouses, you know, corporations, you know, offices, whatever, man, wherever you can think of, man. Now you're working to build up his infrastructure, his system in a different way now. All right. And here it is, they're celebrating. Jake is literally celebrating their captivity, man. That's what you're really celebrating. You're not celebrating your freedom, okay? Because you're not free, man. All right. As long as you are subject to payments, you know, taxes, and all the above, man, you're still underneath captivity, but it's underneath another name, man. All right. And see, now you are an employee, okay? And when you go into the word employee, all right, it also means servant, man. All right. That's what it means to be employed. It's to serve, okay? So let's go ahead and bring out the scripture.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 14. Is Israel a servant?
Right, man. Is Israel a servant? Here it is, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashman Shai has specifically have put our people near and dear to him, man. The scriptures tell you that we are a royal priesthood, man, a royal nation. But the scriptures here with the Akas read is saying, is Israel a servant? All right. You got up.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Right. Is he a homeborn slave? All right. That means that are you just were you born to be a servant? Were you created to serve or what have you? All right. But here it is when you go to Genesis, the 25th chapter. All right. It tells you that we were blessed to be Lord over all, man. All right. Or lords over the entire planet Earth. That's a blessing that we were given, man. Okay. We weren't put on this earth to serve, man. All right. And that whole dynamic that happened actually when you go into Genesis 27th chapter, right? I should say, it speaks about the blessings that were given, man. And the blessings that were given to Jacob, which later the name was changed to Israel, he was to be made ruler of all, man. Okay? And Esau, Edom, again, he was made to be the servant. So now you got everything flipped upside down now. Now you got the servant that's on top, man. You got the ones that were supposed to be on top, the lords, the kings, the rulers. Now they're at a lower state, they're at the bottom, man. That's why when you read Ecclesiastes, it says that he has seen servants upon horses, right? And princes walking as servants on the earth, man. So you see that right now, man. Okay? You see the royal nation now being made to serve to a servant. Okay? And this is all done by Yahweh Bashman Shah, man. Okay? Because and that shows you how powerful he is, man. He's able to take a servant and make him a ruler, man. It's nothing for the Lord to put up a king, you know, for him to rule, man. All right? It tells you in Daniel the 4th chapter, man. It says the Lord rules in the kingdom of men, and he giveth to whosoever he will, man. And he set up over it the basis of all men. Okay?
Why is he spoiled?
Right, man. Why is he spoiled? Why is he overtaken? Why has he been captured? You know? Why is he in this estate? Why is he here in Babylon the Great, man? Why is he now been made to serve, man? Okay, and the answer is because we went off, man. We disobeyed the words of Yahweh Bashar. That's why we're in this state right now, and that's the reason why Jake is in have the mentality that they have today. It's because they disobeyed. They openly rebelled against Yahweh Bashar, man. And that's why now they're in the state that they're in today. And they don't even consider the reason why they're in this state. You know, they don't consider the reason. They don't go back to the root of the issue. They don't go back to the cause or the reason why we're in this position now, man. That's what 2/3 of our people fail to do. They fail to look into the roots of why we're here, man. Okay, because they're just living vicariously through life, man. You know, they're just living life day by day, man. They don't have a care about the position that they're in, man. They're just trying to get what they can get, man. And you know, the other person they can just go off somewhere else, man. You know, all they care about is themselves, man. And that's why Jake they can't get together, man. But the Lord Yahweh Shai, again, you know, he's the one that done that, man. And that's pursuant to the curses. Okay? And guess what? Our people now pursuant to those curses that we mentioned, that right now to this very day, their minds have been taken away from the knowledge of Yahweh Bashmel Shah. You can read that in Isaiah, the spirit.
Man, again, man, I'm telling you, call on y'all Bashmel Shah.
Yeah, so man, pursuant to Isaiah the 29th chapter, man, the Lord has put that spirit of deep sleep upon Jake, man. Okay. Oh, another one I was thinking of, Isaiah 6 and 9, man. The Lord has specifically blocked you from knowing Him. All right. And I'm talking about the generation that have rebelled against Him, man. The same generation going back to when He was leaving Egypt, man. The ones that were continuously rebelled, murmured, the ones that are continually bucked up against Yahweh Bashmel Shai and the leadership. Okay. Those are the same ones that you see today that's participating in this madness, man. The same ones that you see right now out grilling, putting pork on the grill, you know, sending up that awful, disgusting smell up in the nostrils of Yahweh Bashmel Shai. All right. That's why the Lord say He hates and despises your feast days, man. All right. Because again, your feast days are something that's pursuing onto your destruction. That's pursuing onto things that are not worth. All right, that's not really not worth anything, man. Okay, well, what's gonna cook out? What's that gonna do for you, man? You know, how is that gonna benefit you when it comes to being brought to the kingdom, man? All right, or be delivered, or being shown mercy on top of everything, man. You know, you got all.
Numbers chapter 14 and verse 2. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses.
Yeah, and that's happening again today, man. All right, they don't have to do it, you know, right in front of your face. You know, it's many avenues to be a part of this lot, man. Okay, you can just hear the word from ears hearing, you know, from a distance. You can hear it on the airways, the internet. All right. See information on the internet and everything, man. Okay, the videos, live streams being put out. All you gotta do is just if you just even catch a video and you just scroll past it, man. Hey, you're marked, man. All right. But again, like I just read, all right, pursuant to that generation. Look, man, that generation, man, has always grieved Yahweh Bashmel Shai each and every single time, man. All right, and that's one of the main reasons why the Lord is only dealing with the elect, okay? Because the election are the ones that have always followed Him throughout each and every single generation, man. But this generation we're just reading about right now, they murmured against Moses, man. All right, but here it is, Yahweh Bashmel Shai is the one that put Moses in that position, man. And you see that today with the apostles and elders, the men, the elders, the other brothers. There's again. You see that today with people that's bucking up against the apostles, all right, the elders, the other brothers of Great Millstone, all right, And like I said, it doesn't take much, man. Not in this day and age, because this information that we're given is easy to access right now. And if you just run by or shun it, then your hair is going to be served on the silver platter, man. Your hair is going to be chopped off in the presence of Yahweh Shai, man. Right, pursuant to the book of Luke. Okay, got up.
And against Aaron, and the whole congregation said unto them, would Yahweh Bashemah Shai that we had died in the land of Egypt?
Right, and that's what they're saying concerning this truth, man. Is that they see this truth as something that's irksome, something that's burdensome, man. They don't see the value in this word, man. They don't see the value in this words being published in this truth that we're given, man, because they're too worried about the monetary gain, man. They're too worried about what's going on around them and what's going on in the world, man. They're too busy trying to get on Jay-Z status, man.
Right.
All right. They're too busy trying to get the bag, man. They don't care about the affairs of the kingdom, man. And that shows you how far gone our people are, man. Because somebody that's in the seat of rulership or king, that's in the seat of royalty, they consider the things concerning the future. All right. They look past what's going on around them, man, and think about what's going to benefit his people. What's going to benefit the people in general, man. Jake, nowadays they don't think about that, man. And again, the Lord Yahweh Bashemah Shai is the one that took that knowledge away from him, man. That mentality to think think like royalty, man. Okay, because again, it's a certain mentality that comes behind being in the seat of rulership, man. Okay, and Jake, you see today they don't have it, man. You give a power over to Jake, and he'll just go 100 miles with it, man. I'll give you an example, man. You ever seen Jake that was in a position, and then they get promoted to like a manager, whatever, and then they'll come over, Jake that they used to be cool with, they'll come over to him and like, hey, man, awesome, worse than Esau, man. But again, that's what happens when you give 2/3 or part of 2/3 rulership, man. Okay, and that's why again the Lord has cut off a certain number of Israel away from that, man. Okay, because if a part of that generation was to get any sort of power or rulership whatsoever, then everything will go. You will see another cycle again, man. We'll go back into captivity. We'll go back to being slaves. Yep. All right, we'll go back through the curses again. Oh, man. And it's just a whole slew of everything, man. So you're gonna see Babylon 2.0 at that point, or 3.0. All right, because this is 2.0 right now, man. Yeah. You're gonna see 3.0, man. If this continues, man. Okay. So again, that's why the Lord has separated the nation of Israel, the elect, from the 2/3, man. Okay.
Or what Yahweh Bashemah Shai had died in this wilderness.
Yeah, man. And again, they weren't considered going to the promised land, man. The Lord was literally leading you out of captivity and leading you towards the land that you were gonna prosper in, man. But they were murmuring and saying that they were saying, look, oh, you just brought us out here to die, just to kill us, But here it is, Yahweh Bashemah Shai was leading us to go inherit all good things, man. Inherit the land. But guess what? In that same breath, I'm not sure if you got it, but they also said too that they would rather go back to Egypt where they ate to the food. You get it? Okay, go ahead. You got it. Yeah.
Verse 3. And wherefore have the Lord Yahweh Bashemah Shai brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives, that our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return to Egypt?
Yeah, see, and that's the mentality of 2/3 of our people, man. They want to stay in Egypt, man. You want to stay in the land of your captivity. You want to remain a continual employee. You want to continue to receive crumbs off of your master's table, man. Jake is satisfied with that, man. As long as they got a few dollars, or Black and Mild, some the got the bag, whatever, you know, they'll be satisfied with all of that rather than to go into something that's far greater than where you're at right now, man. You know, if this ain't living, man. And we said this numerous times, man. This ain't that America. This ain't living, man. All right. I mean, everything is contaminated, man. Everything is poison. And the people are dying left and right. This is truly the valley of the shadow of death, man. And you can see it each and every single day, man. Judgment's going out every single day. All right. Those death angels are out, man. They're out and they're active. Don't think they're not, man. Okay? Because each and every single day somebody's taken out, man. Somebody's taken out of this world. Because this current kingdom is not right, man. It's not right in the sight of our Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. And that's why it's going to be destroyed, man. Get up.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Yeah, so when that time comes, when all the partying is over, when they fill themselves to the full, and at that time it's going to become a critical point to where Esau brings the sword, then they're going to be considering what's to come, what's the future, man. Because like I said, Jay just living day by day, man. They're living day by day. They don't think about what's about to happen in the near future, man. They don't even think about the future, man. They don't think about getting out of this place or trying to find mercy in the sight of Yahweh Shemel Shai. They don't consider that, man. That is the one main thing that Jake never brings up is mercy. 2/3. You would never hear. It's rare that you would hear any Jake that's outside of the circle that talk about mercy, man. Because what's on their mind? Only God can judge. That their old tired motto, man. You know, where has that gotten you? You know, where has that gotten you in life? It's gotten you nothing but being gunned down in the streets, being put further deep in the ground, all right, in a deeper, lower state, all right, and it's also caused you to fall even further, man. So what is it, Jake? You know, what does Yahweh Shemel Shai do in order to convince you? All right, and that's why the August read. You know, when they call upon him, he's not going to answer, man. So the Lord is going to bring that drama, man. He's going to bring that trouble, which is spoken of in Jeremiah 37. Trouble, man. He's going to bring that. You're going to try to call on the Lord. He's not going to hear none of that, man, because you had ample time to get right, man. You had ample time to get your mind right and consider, you know. And that's another thing, man. Jay, don't consider, okay? If you get that, okay, yeah, hold what you
got. This is Isaiah 1 and 2 through 4. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know me. There doth not know. My people doth not consider.
Right, man. So you got two of the most stubborn, dumb animals that know their owner, man. They know where to go home to. They know where their crib is, man. Okay? But Israel is worse than that, man. Now in this time, you don't even know where your home is, man. You don't know where you go back to. You still have in your mind that you think you're Hamites, Africans, all right. And that's what that whole when you see, you know, Juneteenth, they made this whole, you know, like so-called African vibe, you know, symbols and stuff like that, you know. And Jake is eating it up, man. All right. And here it is, man. We are so far different than these Hamites, man. Okay. But again, they still buy into that lie. They have invested in that, man. And they're trying to get some sort of return out of it. But again, Jake is not benefiting from it. Like I said, man. Okay. So again, you know, pursuant to Israel knowing who they are, man. You telling that they're Israelites, there will be anything else under the sun other than the Israelites. they would much rather be labeled as a Muslim or a 5% or an Egyptian. And you can see, and really, Jake, they are all into Egypt, man. All right, a certain, Jake, especially in the Black unconscious community, a lot of them into Egypt, man. All right, Egyptology, okay, and which you already know what that goes back to. All right, so Egyptology, that's given to you, all right, to eat up, man. You ain't even know it. All right, I believe it's I don't remember who it was. It was French, a French Edomite, man. Gave that to you, man. All right. You ain't even know it, man. Again, everything that Israel is getting into, Esau has given that to you, man. Each and every single deception that you believe, you bought into and you ate it up, man. So again, and that's why the scripture that I just read speaks true, man. The ox and the ass know where they belong, man. But Israel, you don't, man. All right. And here it is. You got men, like I said earlier, telling you where you come from, and that comes with benefits, man. Knowing that, man. And I know the head brother, in Birmingham, you always speak about it, man. The head brother R1, you always talk about it, man. Like, if you, in order to get or receive an inheritance that your father left behind, you got to identify yourself.
Yeah.
All right. You can't a person can't take an inheritance. They can't bring some sort of ID. You have to bring some sort of proof showing that you are this lineage. And you are this family line, man. If you can't provide that, you can't get the inheritance, man. Okay? I believe it showed you in that movie, right? The Long Kiss Goodnight. Where the woman forgot who she was. She was like a mercenary. Like, she was a top killer. She forgot who she was, and everybody that knew her knew that, they figured out that she forgot who she was, man. And they were kind of, playing her off, whatever, this and that, But that's a perfect example of Jake, man. That you have forgotten who you are, man. So you cannot identify yourself. So guess what? When that time comes, hey, it's gonna be no more, being an Egyptian or Muslim or whatever, man. It's all gonna be about Israel, man. And guess what, man? It's always been about Israel, man. But the Lord's gonna amplify and magnify that energy, man, to the point to where you can't. You try to come before Yahweh Shemel Shah underneath another label, who's gonna look at you as a heathen, man. Okay? And that's how they're acting today, man. They're acting like heathens. Far gone from the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right?
And sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Yeah, people laden with iniquity, man. You add iniquity on top of iniquity, man. And again, you don't consider, man. Jake does not consider at all what they're doing. So they add sin on top of sin, iniquity on top of iniquity. And they're saying that, again, that same motto, only God can judge. And that's how they live their lives, man. Not knowing that Yahweh Shemel Shah is making records, accounts of everything that's being done on earth, man. That's why we always bring out that scripture in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, or I believe near the last verse, saying that the Lord is going to bring every account, all right, to the forefront, man. Okay, whether it's good or evil. So all works done in the body, all right, all that's going to be taken accounted for, man. And again, Jake don't consider that. So that's why in that time to come, those things that are done in this time, this generation, is going to show you, all right, who's following his words and who's not, man. And again, that's why 2/3 are going to suffer greatly, man, in the time to come. Because when those plagues hit, and they come down with force, Israel, they're going to try to find some sort of leeway, some sort of comfort to escape that. But no, man, Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to make sure that you feel every single inch and second of those plagues that are coming, man. He's not going to leave nobody unpunished. All right?
A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. They have provoking the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away back.
That's right, man. And that shows you that's that same generation. those are the children that have given or forsaken our Lord Yahweh Shah. One and the same ones that are rebelled against Moses and Aaron and the leadership during that time who was coming out of Egypt, man. So that's the same generation recycled all over again, and they're playing their role today. And that's why today, that's why the vibration on Jake right now is fully set on wickedness, and they think that it's cool because nothing happened yet. That's why when you read also in the same book, Ecclesiastes, right? It says that even though a sinner do sin or he commits wickedness 100 times, yet he lives. You know, and that's what you're seeing today. You see the wicked that's doing whatever. All right, you're seeing 2/3 of our people that are completely gone in their madness. All right, and they're believing or they think that, oh well, nothing happened to me now. I might as well just keep going. And the Lord, hey, Lord cold, man. And the Lord's allowing that to happen. Because he's just allowing you to add sin on top of this, on top of sin, on top of sin, on top of sin, to where you are worthy to receive the plagues. All right? You're worthy to receive the caliber of those plagues that are coming, man. Especially the famine, man. That's one thing that is always harped on when it comes to those calamities and judgments, man. It's the famine. Because the famine ain't no joke, man. You read in the ancient world, about the famines. Hey, man, those times, man, they were critical during times of famine, man. No food, no crops being grown. You only have a certain supply of it. You can't grow anything. All right, that's when food becomes scarce, and that's when you have to really, really, be considerate on what the resources that you have. Because see, right now Esau has made it to where everything's convenient. You can go down the street and you can just buy some potato chips. Easy as that. You can go, go to McDonald's on the street corner. KFC 100 feet away, and there's Zaxby's another 100 feet away, and then you got Burger King another 100 feet away. Restaurant after restaurant after restaurant, man. Okay, and then on top of that, you got DoorDash.
It's bad. The spirit is working. The spirit working, man. Yeah, man, the spirit working, man. Call all y'all about some outside.
So you even got DoorDash was even more convenient, So now you can just go on your phone, just order something, you can just chill out. The food will be right there at your door, man. Man, the Lord, man, the Lord making sure that y'all are right for the taking, man. These people are not ready for any sort of calamity whatsoever because they're living comfortably. Since I mentioned that, what you got? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can grab that. Yeah, that's it.
I got 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 10 through 11. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
That's right, man. So in this lifetime right now, they're receiving benefits from again, their master's table, man. From the table of Esau Edom. And again, they have been satisfied with that. They've been cold, man. They've been now they're like, okay, well, we got this, we're good. But like the scripture say, but they have not known Yahweh Ba'al Shah, man. If they did, then they will consider again, their word again. All right, they will consider their latter end about what's to come, man. About the judgment was going to be distributed by our Lord Yahweh Ba'al Shah, man. You got up.
And they that have loathed my law, while they yet had liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised them.
Yeah, that's right, man. And again, our people despise us, man. That's why they make, outlandish statements about this truth. they come out with their own bugged out doctrines, and because they load this word, man. They load the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. They load this truth, man. Even though repentance is open right now, man. The doors of mercy are open right now, man. And Jake can come in. The ones that are considering, right? But the door is wide open and Jake just walking by, man. Because they don't understand the seriousness of this truth, man. They don't understand the seriousness of the times that we live in today, man. We don't have that much time left, man. We really don't have that much time left. We are measuring the times day by day now. All right, with each hour that passes, because we're that close. And as time continues, those doors of mercy continue to close. They just close it slowly, man. All right. And if you're not breaking your neck trying to get in the door, all right, then hey, you just left out there, man. But here it is, the place where repentance is open, man. But yet they loathe the law, man, which is the law according to faith. Okay, because Jake, today our people, they don't have it, man. They don't have faith in this very day. This is a time where faith is void when it comes to these people, man, outside of the circle. Because again, that faith, the scriptures speak about it. Faith is a gift, man. That is a gift which is treasured and given by Yahweh Shem Shai person. Okay, and that's why now they're in a certain situation where they don't have it, but they believe in FRNs. They believe in what Esau gives to them, what Juneteenth. They believe in all that. But when it comes to the kingdom being ushered in on the planet Earth and us being delivered into the chariots, that's something that's far fetched, man, to them. That they can't wrap their minds around it. But again, that goes back to the Lord putting that spiritual block on them, man. Okay?
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai.
Right, man. So you got a choice. All right. Now this word is being presented to you. Now you have a choice. All right. Whether you choose to fear Yahweh Shema Shai or fear Mammon. Fear the creature, which is Esau. Okay? Because as soon as, and Jake is real bold too, man, when it comes to anything they do. But once Esau roll around, they get right immediately. Like they straighten up, pull the pants up, make sure the shirt, whatever, shirt tucked, doing the most, man, for Esau.
Man.
But again, man, when it comes to Yahweh Shem Shai, you ain't even want to consider, man. All right, you're not trying to cover up your nakedness. You're not trying to cover yourself up so that Yahweh Shem Shai don't see your shame, man. All right, and that's why when the Lord returns, He's gonna catch you with your pants down, so to speak. All right, yeah, Lord, He's gonna cut you asunder with all these heathens, man. All right, you got
Proverbs 1 and 30 verse Proverbs 1 and 30 through 31. They would none of my counsel, they despise all my reproof.
Right, and this is a reproof, man. What we're doing right now, the other brothers are doing, the apostles, the elders. This is just reproof, man. But Jay, they can't take reproof, man. Why? Because they're emotional, man. Yeah, because they're emotional, man. They're ran by emotions. Because as soon as they get the rebuke, they buck up like a child, man. Crying, boo-hooing, like a child would do. Because they got rebuked, man. It's like taking a whooping, man. All right, but really, what Jake is doing, they're running away from him. That makes it even worse. You have your dad or your mom, whatever. She got that belt. You try to run away. That makes it even worse.
Yeah, yeah.
That angers them even more. Like, Oh, you running away? All right.
The ass whooping is intensified.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. And that's what Jake is doing, man. They doing that to the point where the Lord is just gonna open up on them, man.
Yeah.
You know. And again, this is the rebuke, man. Okay. This is the reproof that the Lord has, and this is the form that the Lord wants it in as well, man. By His man going out and showing you, what's what, man. That's why when you read where's that? I think Isaiah. I think somewhere. I think I'm not sure. 59. Where it says cry aloud.
Isaiah 58.
Yeah.
You want to get it?
Yeah. Just hold that and go ahead and grab. Yeah, man, because that is what we set out to do. That's what the Lord Yahweh Bashar has commanded us to do. All right, to speak out. That's why and actually this is a church right here, man. When you go into the word church, it means ecclesia, which means to call out, man. To speak out, to cry out, man. Okay. And that's why when it comes to these different other establishments, these other churches that are set up, these big elaborate buildings, right? Like I said, everything is set up, man. Everything was set up to sell to you, Jake's alive, man. Okay. And again, Jake has fully invested into it, which they're gonna receive their reward afterwards. Whatever you invest into, whatever you sow into, hey, guess what? You're gonna get a reward out of that, man. And soon enough, man, Jake is going to receive the reward out of what they sown into, what they invested into. All right, you invest in the lives, guess what? You're going to get just that, man. You're going to get the reward according to that, man. All
right. Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
That's right, man. And that's what we've been set out to do. All right, to cry aloud and spare not, man. We're not sparing your feelings, man. All right. Again, Jake, when they get rebuked, man, they get emotional. They get bent out of shape because we're just telling them, what the scriptures say, man. And here it is, we're telling them, look, this is what the Lord wants. All right. And they get mad and feel some type of way about it because it's coming from us. They look at us as, oh man, y'all just some ninjas on the street corner yelling at people, not knowing that, hey, like we mentioned earlier, Isaiah 29 chapter says your rulers, you don't have to get the rulers, your kings, the seers, have you covered from the sight of you Jakes, man. So you ain't even know that you're really standing before the judges right now, man. Okay? Which Lord's will, we're part of that yoke, we're part of that lot, right? You're standing before the judges right now. And the judges are giving you they're judging right now. All right, it says it in 1 Corinthians, right? You get it? Okay, yeah, get that real
6 and 2. Yep.
But yeah, you standing before judges right now, man, and the judges are judging. So it behooves you to take heed, man. And those judgments again are about Yahweh, about Shemal Shai. Again, Jake, they don't understand that, we're not just out here, on every single weekend just to hear ourselves talk, man. We're not out here just to, to say something to make it sound good. For just for show, we're not out here in the hot sun, in the blistering cold, just for nothing, just because we're trying to be, tough guys, whatever. Oh man, we're doing this so we can first and foremost deliver ourselves, right? Get the blood off our hands, should I say, and potentially save the elect by doing that, man. Through the spirit and power, how about Shemal Shai? That's where we are here, man. All right, you got
1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 2 through 3. Yeah. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
Yeah, man. Don't you know that the saints shall judge the world? And who are the saints, man? The Israelites. Okay. You read in the book of Psalms, it says that the saints are those that made a covenant to the Lord by sacrifice. All right. So who are the ones that are sacrificing today or giving the right sacrifice? All right, the men that are doing this right now, all right, underneath the vibration of Yahweh Shemal Shai. I should say that, man. Okay? Because you do got other groups that's out doing this, right? But they're not teaching according to the doctrine that's given up to us about the policy elders, man. You know? They're not teaching according to the doctrine of the Bible, the scriptures, man. And it's full and it's full entirety. So that's why, again, those saints, the ones that made a covenant with the Lord by sacrifice, all right, the saints, those are the ones that are judging, that are the judges, man. All right? And it says the saints shall judge the world. Okay? And now you're seeing that. The saints right now are judging the world and the affairs that are happening. And we are showing you what is the result or the reward for the things that are being done today in the world, man. Okay? And it also goes to 2/3 of our people too. Okay? And I believe that word there's I believe it's cosmos, if I'm not mistaken. So here it is, you're trying to show Jake that cosmos, the out harmonious arrangement, organization, right? We are judging them and showing them, look, this is where you're going off at, this is what you're supposed to be doing, man. All right?
And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
That's right, man. So it ain't matter at all, man. The Lord, Yahweh Bashar, made it to where we're able to go into the scriptures, all right, and judge according to that. Because we're not just speaking, from our own words. First and foremost, we should say that too. Because the judgment are coming strictly out of the Bible, man. And it is according to the things that are written therein. Because this is the guidelines right here, man. This is the guidebook. These are the book of laws. And it tells you that in Joshua, I believe it's Joshua 1:8. Yeah, that's it. Yep. That this is the book of the law. So we're gonna judge you out of those things that are written within the book of the law, man. Okay? This whole entire book from cover to cover is the law, man. All right? And guess what? Jake is being judged according to these things, which are written therein, man. All right? This is the book that you're being judged by. All right? And we're just telling you what's written within and telling you like the judgment that comes behind what you're doing, man. Again, pursuant to Ecclesiastes, whether it's good or whether it's evil. Okay?
Know ye not that we shall judge angels?
Right, man. Even that too. There's been numerous accounts where angels roll up into the count, man. All right? And then they get, they're also judged too. All right? Because even the scripture speaks about how the angels are even intrigued by what the men are teaching. The men of the Lord are teaching, man. All right? They're curious about the affairs of what we're teaching or what we're talking about, man. All right? That's why the scriptures say you shall entertain strangers unawares. Entertain angels unawares, should I say. And that's what happens, man. That's why a lot sometimes you have an account where an angel roll up to the camp, we deal shrewdly with them, man. Okay? But again, hey, it says it here, it says you're gonna be judging angels in that time too, man. Okay? Which again, that's happening now on a certain level. But the Lord's gonna magnify that, man. Okay? Especially when the kingdom is set. Okay?
How much more things that pertain to this life?
Yeah, man. So how many things pertain to this life? How much more in this lifetime? Knowing what we know now, according to judgments. So that's why the Lord is giving you this word, or He's telling you that to show you that. Look, the Lord gave us this knowledge in order to use it for a reason. There's no reason to get this knowledge and then just sit on it. All right, you're supposed to distribute it liberally. That's how the Lord Yahweh shall distribute this knowledge liberally towards us, man. And that's why you see live streams go up, videos go up. Okay, the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, and it's not even only on weekends anymore. Now you got brothers going out on like Mondays, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You got Friday camps, Sunday camps. So and the Lord, He's making sure that this word continues to be pushed out at an all-time high, man. All right, continually. So that was on another time. We don't say that.
Amos 6:1. Woe to them that are at ease in Zion, and trust in the mountain of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came.
That's right, man. So, like the scripture say, man, it says, woe to them that are at ease in Zion, man. Jake, 2/3 of our people today are at ease, man. They are living comfortably, man. Actually, there's another scripture, right, where it says they lay upon beds, ivory. I believe it's in the same scripture. Yeah, keep reading. Oh,
Amos 62. Pass ye unto Kalnai, and see, and from thence go ye to Hamath the great, then go down to Gath of the Philistines. Be they better than these kingdoms, or their border greater than your border? Ye that put far away the evil day, and cause the seat of violence to come near.
yeah, man. Them that put far away the day of evil, man. And again, Jake, according to what they do, their practices, what they do on the earth, in this lifetime today, they're putting far off the evil day, man. Everybody in that grandma knows that this is the last generation. This is the last time, man. They know that we're in the end times, man. They it's something they can't put their finger on it. They know that this is it, man. But yeah, they putting far off the evil day, man. You don't know. The scriptures tell you, man, the Lord's gonna come back as a thief in the night, man. He's gonna come back as a thief. What happens? What do you think the mentality of a thief is, man? He's gonna come at a time where you're unawares, man. All right. Now a thief, if he's thinking rationally, right? A thief, he doesn't come to you in broad daylight, man. You know, when you can see everything, or like you can see, far distance, man. No, a thief comes in during the nighttime, man. That is a point of where the thief has an advantage over you, because in the nighttime you can't see, and also in the nighttime you chilling, you're at rest. You sprawled out, laying down. You're in the bed, about to pass out. And that's when that thief comes in and do what he does, man. So and guess what? You see that now, man. Spiritually, Jake is asleep, and now that thief is about to come and break in and take all your shit. He's about to take all your TV, everything, man. And that's how Esau did it too. All right, especially concerning this time that when they deceived Jake, But the scriptures say he's worse than the thief, man. Because Esau, what he does is that he'll take the TV, the table, your dog, your silverware, He'll take your extension cords. You take your salt, your table salt, spices, all that, man. But again, that is how a thief operates, man. So the times that we're coming in is gonna, like the scriptures say, the Lord returns as a thief in the night. That's how it's gonna be. When the Lord comes back, he's gonna come at a time where you are unaware and at the height of your folly, man. Okay? Because this is what you see in this time today, man. It's nothing but folly, man. Folly is set at an all-time high. It has a certain level of regard, man. And that's what people are into, man. They're into all type of foolishness. That's what's looked at. That's what's set in high esteem today, man. It's cool. It's cool to be an idiot in this time. That's why people do certain things, and we mentioned this a couple of weeks back. But you got certain people doing these different pranks and stuff, trying to just for clout, man. Because that folly is setting great dignity, like the scriptures say, man. All right?
That lie upon beds of ivory, and stretch themselves upon their couches, and eat the lambs out of the flock, and the calves out of the midst of the stall.
Yeah, man. Sprawl out, man. You eating good, Just laying out, you chilling, You eating everything into the food. That's why Jake is all been out of shape, Got all kinds of diseases or ailments because they eat too damn much, man. And Jake love to eat, man. You see that? That's why a lot of these different establishments concerning the food, it's really they advertise it and sell it towards Jake. Okay, because they know that we're the most, or should I say, the top consumers on the planet Earth, man. Okay, and that's what Jay. That's the only thing Jay does: consume, 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 man. All right. It's very unlikely that you'll see a normal Jay produce anything, man. Okay, if you produce anything, it's for Esau. That's what we were saying earlier, right? You're an employee on the east side. You're producing for him. All right. Oh yeah.
This is 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 4. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Yeah, and we're in those times right now, man. Those perilous times are fully set because, as you see, man, around the world, all right, there's even more chaos going on, man, concerning these other nations, and that's why even it is leading these other nations further and further into war. Okay, everything that's happening right now on the planet Earth is all geared towards the becoming of World War III, man. Everything is contributing to that. Okay, you can think of anything under the sun, and you can guarantee that it's going to lead towards the time of war, man. Okay, these are certain steps that are being taken in order to reach that, man. You know, and like the author just said, man, those perilous times are here, man. Okay, we're there. We're already there, man. It's no more, waiting for another month, another year for those times to come, man. We're already in the thick of it right now. Okay, and these people they don't even know it, man. Why do you think why do you think now they're talking about extending the debt ceiling, man? Why are those talks being brought up now? Why is talks of the economy being brought up? Because everything is falling through. Babylon is falling as a kingdom, man. And these people, they're just having a blast, thinking that, oh well, America's always bounced back from any type of trouble. It's gonna be no different. But not knowing that, look, at any point in time, anything can cause the system to fall, man. Why do you think it's been so many times they talk about a government shutdown? Because why? Because we're in the middle of it, man. We're in the thick of it. So right in those perilous times that we're living in right now, it's just going to be amplified. Okay, and that's how the Lord does it, man. He does it in installments. Like he'll bring the calamities, right? He'll bring the plagues, and then he'll just increase it day by day to the point of where you can't even put it off anymore. All right, you got that.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Right, you see that, man. These people are lovers of their own selves, man. You go out to the most beautiful location whatsoever, man. The most beautiful location you can think of, man. And what do these people do? They're on their phones. Oh, you be out on the beach, man, and everybody on their phone. Here it is. You got this whole view that Yahweh Shemel Shas created, man. He created all this, the mountains, you be on the mountainous region or whatever, or you be out on an island, just observing the works of Yahweh Shemel Shas. And what do you see? People on their phones, taking a picture, selfies, Here it is. You got a beautiful sight that's behind you. But yeah, you want to take a picture of yourself because you think that you're more important than that scenery that's behind you, man. And when you really think about it, man, these people, when they take pictures, selfies of themselves when they're out in these different locations, they're not taking a picture because of that location. They're taking a picture because of them, because that they're there. I'm here at this location, so that means that I have a certain level of importance. I'm more important than this behind me.
Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fears, despisers of those that are good.
Yeah, and all that pursues on the 2/3 of our people, man. Indeed, because again, that's going back to our people, the majority of our people being lovers of themselves, man. You know, like again, they're more important than anything else on the planet Earth, man. All they can think about is themselves. This whole me mentality, man. It's all about me. I got to get mine. You know, and that is contributing to the downfall of Jacob. Because here it is, you got other Israelites out there. All right, now they're pursuing things that benefit them. You got other Jakes out there, and what our people do, they'll try to take advantage of another Israelite, man, another Jake, just to make sure that they're good, man. Okay, and that shows you the mentality of our people in 2023, man. They're more concerned about scamming and getting over with another Jake and making sure they're taken care of and make sure they're fed, man. All right. That's why I was reading this right now, and it stands true to this day, man.
2 Timothy 3 and 4, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Right, man. And this place, Babylon, feeds into it, man. It feeds into the pleasures. And that's why Jake is eating, again, Jake is taking all of it, man, to where they overindulge on it. And so now they know nothing but pleasure. All right? And they would much rather receive that. That's why scriptures speak about our people receiving the sweet instead of the bitter, man. Because that is what they've been conditioned to take, man. To take the sweet and not consider the bitter, man. No balance whatsoever. Jake to this day, man, they are completely unbalanced, man. And it's reflecting on them. How they live their lives, man, their mentality, what they eat, And that's why, again, our people are in a completely lower state because they're unbalanced. All right? And again, Babylon the Great has contributed to that. To where they have indulged themselves in fleshly pleasures because, again, this place promotes the flesh. It promotes the carnal. And now Jake is all into it. And now, guess what? Now that's all they know. All they know is carnal things. All they know is the flesh. When it comes to the spirit, they can't put it together, man. They can't make sense of what a spiritual was not, man. Because they have been spiritually discerned, man. Okay? Like it says in I believe it's 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, where it speaks about those that I believe no, it's not the 2nd chapter, I believe it's another one, where it says the natural man receiving not the things of the spirit. And that's true, man. The natural man, he can't receive spiritual things, man, because all he knows is the natural. All he knows is the carnal. Okay, and because that's what he's used to. But things concerning the spirit, that's foreign, man. It's like speaking another language towards them, to where they can't understand. Okay, they can't understand, like it says in Zephaniah, I believe it's the 3rd chapter, if I'm not mistaken. It speaks about the pure language. All right. They can't understand this pure language because all they know is another language, which is the flesh. All right? So when you try to speak according to the spirit, they can't understand it, man. And here it is, we're breaking it down. We're actually translating what we're talking about, but they still can't get it. So, what else can we do, man? What else can we do for Jake?
Luke chapter 17 and verse 26. Luke chapter 17 and verse 26. And as it were, Salakia, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
Yeah, man. It's the days of Noah, man. All right? As the days of Noah, like it was going during the time of Noah before the flood came, right? You had our people. You had all the people that were there during that time outside of that remnant that the Lord was slain for salvation. They were getting into all kinds of madness, man. They were rioting, partying, Everything that you're witnessing right now here in Babylon the Great and around the world is the exact same thing that Noah was witnessing before the flood came, man. And no one considered that it was going to rain. No one considered that a flood was coming until that first raindrop. After that first raindrop, then they considered. Then they wanted to get on the ark. But meanwhile, Noah was out building the ark. He was out, putting it together. And they thought, he was crazy, whatever. And they weren't even considering, the reason why he was doing that. Again, as they were considering. They weren't considering what he was doing, man. Why are you building this ark? All right? Because it never rained those days, right? So that's why he was building it. Hey, guess what? He was prophesying too while he was building it. You saying, look, this flood was coming, man. But again, those people that were there, they didn't want to take heed. But as soon as that first raindrop fell and they felt it, their hearts dropped. They knew right then, oh, Noah was right. That's pursuant to Ezekiel the third chapter. I believe near the last verse. Then they're gonna find out that the prophet was among them. And that's exactly what happened. They realized at that point that Noah was correct. He was telling the truth. And he was trying to warn those that would potentially hear. But again, after that first raindrop, that was it, man. That was a time where, okay, it's sealed. The Lord deemed it as being sealed. And at that point, the Lord shut the door of the ark where nobody can get in. All right? And that's what's going to happen in time to come, man. The spiritual ark that's being built right now, that door, like we mentioned earlier about that place of repentance being open, it's going to close, man. And people want to try to bang down the door trying to get in. All right? And guess what's going to be told to them? The Lord's going to tell you, I never knew you. That in itself, man, that right there is a scary experience. All right.
Verse 27. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all.
That's right. Yeah. So at that time, they were carrying on. They were doing whatever it is that they had in their hearts to do, to the point where it started to rain, man. And guess what? That's happening right now. As in the days of Noah, so shall it be in this time, like it says in the scriptures, man. So when the time comes, when all hell breaks loose, that's when the Lord's going to shut that door of mercy, man. You're just going to have to fend for yourself, man. And again, they're going to try to call out to you. How about you outside? They're going to try to call out to the Lord. He's not going to hear none of that. Because, like I just read, you say, you were none of my reproof. You didn't receive correction. All right, so therefore, you got to eat the fruit of your own way. All right? That was on that scripture we read. Hold that.
Genesis 6 and 5. And Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth.
Now we are getting to the root of the issue. And see now, and that was the cause, and that's the question that we asked. Okay, you ask somebody, all right, why did the Lord flood the earth? There's your answer right there, because the wickedness of man was great on the earth, man. And here it is, as we're speaking in this time of day, wickedness at all time high. So what do you think is going to happen, man? Looking back in the past of what happened, the Lord flooded the earth, right? So what do you think he's going to do now, man? He's going to do just that, but in a different fashion, man. And that's going to come in the form of those missiles, man. That is going to be the device the Lord's going to use to cleanse the earth like he did before, man. Like he used water to flood the earth and cleanse it. He's going to use fire to cleanse this earth, man. All right, you got it.
And Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Right, man. It was not a time where anybody stopped and said, maybe this is wrong. Maybe, just maybe. Consider, yeah, that's it. Maybe, just maybe, what I'm doing is wrong. No one outside the circle has ever stopped to think about that. To say, mate, stop and really stop and what they're doing is saying, okay, basically, quote unquote self-reflection, right? Like, okay, well, what am I doing? Nobody ever stopped to consider that outside the circle, should I say? So again, you know what? Read that again.
God. And Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Yeah. So it's only evil continually, man. Again, there's not one time where they thought of something that was righteous according to the scripture, man, or according to what Yahweh Bashar told us. And during that time, hey, they didn't care at all, man. They had no cares in the world, even though you had Noah out in the forefront telling them what the Lord's about to do and to what to do to preserve your life. They didn't consider it, man. Why? Because their mind was on wickedness continually. It was not a day or an hour that went by unless they thought of something wicked to do, man. And that's the mentality of the people. Same mentality that you see today, man. Unless there's some sort of wickedness that these people can get into, they'll do it, man. Just for the fun of it. Just for enjoyment. All right? Not knowing it's contributing to your downfall.
And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth. Yeah. And it grieved him at his heart.
That's right, man. So the Lord, he was ready to destroy every single person on the planet Earth just to cleanse it, man. That's how furious the Lord was, man. He said, look, man, he was vexed for what he was seeing, man. His creations on the planet Earth doing just everything under the sun, man. According to which was not according to what he had laid down. And therefore he said, look, okay, I'm just going to destroy these people off the face of the earth, man. All right? I'm just going to destroy every single person, save this remnant, man. All right? Other than this person, Noah, that's actually listening to what I have to say. Lord can do that, man. He can just save just one person, man. All right? He can only save just a small number of people and just destroy everybody else. I think you was reading earlier, second you left off. But go ahead.
And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I created from the face of the earth, both man and beast and creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them.
Yeah. So again, the Lord has made that decree, and that He was going to destroy, people that were here, and all the beasts that were here as well. Okay, to destroy it and to cleanse the earth, man. Okay. In other words, the Lord, He was hitting the reset button. Okay, that's how. And again, man, for the Yahweh Bashar Shah to make that statement, that wickedness was at an all-time high, man. For him to hit that reset button, you can, when you're using a computer, you're trying to fix it, you try to do everything you can, like you try to update it, you try to put a virus scan on it, try to get rid of the viruses, and then it just stops to the point where you can't do nothing but just turn it off or reset it, turn it off and turn it back on. That's what the Lord is doing right now. All right, you see these different viruses, these different things happening on the earth, to where like it's nothing else that can be done but to hit that power button, man. And that's what's happening right now, man. So the Lord, He's about to hit that reset button, man, once again, and cleanse the earth like He did before. And people forget that's how the Lord deals. They forgot the nature of Yahweh Bashar Shah. This is how He judges, man. All right? He judges by destroying. Okay? That's how the lesson is taught. When somebody commit adultery, they're taken out of the city and they're destroyed. When somebody do certain things that are worthy of death, they're taken without the city and they're stoned. Okay? They are gone. They're out of here. They're destroyed, man. All right? And that's how the Lord's going to do it once again. He's going to destroy, okay, and to clean the planet Earth from all wickedness, man, like He did in past times.
Genesis 6:8. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord.
Right, that remnant only found grace and mercy in the sight of Yahweh Bashar Shah, man. And again, that is a telltale sign of what's happening now. you have that same remnant, which Noah represented that remnant, you have that same remnant that's here that have found grace in the sight of Yahweh Bashmel Shah. Grace is indicative with mercy, man. Okay? Grace is basically given unto us to get our minds right. Okay? You have a certain time to reflect, all right, to repent, okay, and to get yourself in order, man. And in the hopes that Yahweh Bashmel Shah shows mercy to us. Okay? So yeah.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 7. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
Yeah, that's right, man. So all those virgins we speak about the 10 virgins, the 5 that were wise and the 5 that were fools. All right? That's all get that scripture. Yeah, let's read it again.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 7. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
Yeah. So, and that's what you're having right now today, man. All right? Now, that voice is being called out, or that voice is being heard that the bridegroom coming. All right? That bridegroom represents Yahweh Shah, man. All right? And now that voice is being heard, right now, the virgins are trimming their lamps, man. Okay?
The word for trim is cosmeo, Strong's G 2885. It means to put in order, arrange,
Ooh, it says to put in order.
make ready,
Yeah, to make ready.
to prepare.
To prepare. So, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the preparation. All right? The preparation of the spirit of the men of the Lord that you see right now, man. Okay? By intaking this word, by taking it in, ingesting it, all right, and digesting it, we are making ourselves ready for the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah, man. That's what it means to trim your lamp, okay? To make sure it's prepared, to make sure it's able to, it's satisfactory to make that journey, man, okay? And in order to do that, you have to have the oil, okay? Go ahead and read on. Right.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 8. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out.
Yeah. So they try to prepare themselves, right? Try to make sure their lamps, the lights, good to go. And they realize they don't have any oil, man. And their oil, you read the scriptures, their oil represents the wisdom, the knowledge. Okay? Or should I say the understanding? That's what that oil is, man. Okay? So in order for you to even prepare yourself, you have to have the oil. You can't prepare the light or your lamp, that's supposed to guide you through the darkness. You can't navigate the darkness and try to use that light without any oil, man. All right? But like I just read, it says the foolish ask the wise of their oil, man. Okay? So guess what? In that time to come, all right, when all hell breaks loose, we're not gonna give you that oil, man. It's being given out right now, right? Through the apostle elders, Great Millstone, and the rest of the brothers in Great Millstone will distribute it. All right, and you can buy it now. You can buy it right now.
Yeah,
the oil is on sale. All right.
Yeah.
The oil is on sale right now, man. Discounted.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a we have a surplus of oil right now. Because all the channels, the videos, it's thousands, man.
Yeah.
It's a surplus. We're running out of stock. Come and get it now, man. While supplies last.
Right.
Yeah. So guess what? So that oil is being brought out. But guess what? When our hell breaks loose, you're not going to be able to obtain the oil after that, man. So at that point, you have to make sure that you have enough that you're able to navigate through Babylon in the darkness, man. When all hell breaks loose. Calamities come, man.
But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there not be any lest there be not enough for us and you, but go rather to them that sell and buy for
Yeah,
yourselves.
man. So go buy for yourself, man. You know, at that point, it's gonna be like, look, man, go find it somewhere else, man. You know, 'cause we don't have any for you. You had ample time to buy, all right? And if you didn't buy into it, well, you just left out, man. So, you know, at that point, now you're just gonna have to figure out, how you're gonna get through the darkness. But that's impossible. If you don't have if you don't have the oil to feed that light, you're just gonna be wandering, man. You're gonna be wandering. The elements gonna overtake you, man. Okay, so that's why again, concerning the oil, right? And actually, finish off on that up.
Verse 10. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came.
Right. How Shah comes back, man. Okay. Here it is, you scrambling trying to get the oil understanding, right? And then when you try to click on the video, it says video unavailable. You try to go to a channel, it says channel does not exist. That's what's gonna happen, man. When people try to go and try to find oil, try to find understanding, answers, the knowledge of what's going on, that's what you're gonna see, man. That's gonna be an eerie feeling, man.
Yeah.
And all the channels say channel does not exist, all right, or video unavailable, get that 404 error, trying to get to a channel or some sort of information. That's going to be a eerie feeling, man. And then when you try to type in Great Millstone, all you see is a millstone. That's it. It's just a millstone. All you're going to see is a person there churning a millstone.
Yeah. You ain't gonna get
You
nothing.
ain't gonna get nothing. You're gonna see it just churning, That's all you're gonna get, man.
You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Man. Yeah, how about somebody trying serious about this? It's serious.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna see, man. When you try to find some type of answer or the knowledge, or what have you, you try to find out what the name of the Lord is. All right, it's not gonna be there for you, man. And that's pursuant to Amos 8:11. Man with the word, man. That's about to happen very soon. Supposedly sooner than you think, man. All right, you got off.
And they that were ready went in with him to the marriage.
Yeah, so those are ready, man. Those that were prepared and were kept their oil, man. Kept up with their oil. They were ready and they made the journey, okay? And they went in to the bridegroom, man. In other words, the receiving of the kingdom of Yahweh Shemel Shah. On top of that, receiving mercy, man. Okay? So those are the ones that were prepared. Those are the wives of the virgins that have taken those lamps and trimmed it with the sufficient oil, man. Okay? And those are the ones that are worthy to enter into that rest, the kingdom, man. Okay? Got up.
And the door was shut.
Yeah, and the door was shut. So after that, when they go in, those doors close. You try to bang on that door if you want to. But the only reply you're gonna get once again is that I never knew you. And that is gonna be the answer that's gonna be given to everybody's outside the circle, man, that is not preparing themselves spiritually. Okay? That's the reply that you're gonna get. The Lord is gonna say, I never knew you, man. All right? You have no lot or no position in this inheritance because you cannot identify yourself. You don't know who you are, man. You don't know your lineage. You don't know who your father is, man. All right. So therefore, look, I say, okay, I don't know you. All right. Or basically disown you. All right. Saying, look, you're not in this inheritance anymore. You're no longer consider my son, man. Because you didn't want to go back. You abandon your father, man. Okay. Lo and behold, we recently had Father's Day, right? Shoot, you abandon your how about Shemel Shah, man? You abandon the Heavenly Father, man. Talking about celebrating Father's Day, man. You're abandoning the Heavenly Father, how about Shemel Shah, man? Okay. And the Lord feels some type of way about that, man. You ever be a father to a child and the child don't come around? Man, man, you be losing it, man. You know, you feel some type of way about that when a child don't come around. You know, the son don't come around. You know, feels like damn. You know, like you know. But that's how the Lord's looking at Jake right now. You're not going back to the Father. He's like, there's nothing else I can do. So, you know, at that point, he said, look, I'm just not even gonna deal with you. You know, that's why Jake is lost, and they're gonna continue to be lost until the time of where they're just destroyed. We ain't on that. So that once again, we give all praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash.
Also as well, double honors once again to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day. As continually, once again, being the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And also as well, Shalom, which honors, salutations to the Hope Elect. This is also fulfilling this word as well by teaching this word, continuing to spread this gospel as good news, telling members of the Hope Elect in all faith, true sincerity, and also in all charity. There we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom. DTA, Abba, soon, right now.